I'm on the beautiful island of Madeira, and this is my long-term review of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I paid for myself. Since I did my original review, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 now has D-Log-M 4K 120, which was a huge deal to me. Of course, I really enjoy using it on extendable monopod, getting low angle shots, fake drone shots in areas where you can't fly your drone with restrictions. And I need to use this more because it's a very exciting thing to be able to do. So let's say you do a trip to Paris or Rome. You can't really get permission to fly your drone there, so you're going to be able to get shots with this that otherwise drone creators haven't got before. Well, supposedly haven't got before. Of course, people are going to have different uses for this. Some people use this exclusively as a vlog camera. My friend Dave is very much a man of culture, so he can take this into fancy restaurants and show off his food.
The burger as you fall to pieces.
Throughout the animal kingdom, there are many remarkable species demonstrating resourcefulness and ingenuity. This isn't one of them.
Another thing I noticed in my first review of the Pocket 3 was the mic itself just didn't sound really good. I was surprised. For some reason, DJI have put a low-cut filter when you switch this on, which is why it doesn't sound as fresh as when you're using your Rode. So if you switch that off in the settings, then your mic will sound a lot better. But overall, this is actually amazing. And what I like to do is, I have the Sanken COS 11D lav mic, so I put this in here, and then you've got really, really good quality audio, and it's just so convenient to use. Shooting with cars, the Pocket 3, this is incredible. Like the shots you can pull off, just mount it to a car, get your roller shots, get your tracking on. It's amazing, it's really, really good. And it takes a lot of the stress where previously one of us would have to be in the back seat, strapped in, and all the gear you need with that, the boot open. Previously maybe you'd have a GoPro or something mounted and then you'd be kind of guessing where it is. So you can have this mounted, tracking along the car behind you or in front of you, and really, really, really good. Quick note for those of you guys that want to do a bit of dirty vertical video. Rather than doing it like this and then continue, you actually get better quality if you just flip it around, wait for the gimbal to rotate and then shoot like this. Okay, so I didn't realise that to start with, so if you want to get some cheap likes on Reels or whatever, you can do it that way. This is my main criticism with the Pocket 3 is I just don't like the magnetic filters. You know, smudges, putting ND filters on, all that. I mean, I love the idea of being able to store them in this case here. But to me, it's like a false economy of effort. They're designing this to be simple. Oh, you can just quickly put on your filter. But then you could lose it, or you could get fingerprints. You know, on your drone where you have them, just clip on filters. I think that would have been just so much better, and we wouldn't have these problems losing our filters. It's on there, it's secure, and you know, you can just enjoy using your camera. Probably my one regret with the purchase is buying the Creator Combo. I think if I could go back in time, I'd probably just buy the Pocket 3 by itself, because I mean, the Creator Combo, I think I FOMO'd into it a bit. You know, you're seeing this package, oh, I get a nice little case. As soon as I got the case, that's just been back at home and not used it at all, because you take this in your camera bag or you have it in your pocket, and it's just one of those things. Yeah, it was nice having the microphone early on, and of course I wanted to do a review, so from that point of view it was good. But having lost the wide angle lens, then I'm not sure about the Creator Combo. The other thing as well is about the battery's pretty good on this, so unless you're going to be vlogging on this all day, if you're going to use this just for getting creative shots, then I'm not sure about having the extendable grip. When you're doing a camera review, then you need it because you're going to use it continuously, trying out loads of different things. But if you're going to use this in conjunction with your drone and your main camera, then I think the battery life on this is sufficient. And you can also bring a power bank with you in that instance. The other thing I would say is, I do worry a little bit about the reliability of this, like as in if you're going to do it for a shot that's essential, When I did my original review, for some reason it just switched off for 5 minutes and then magically sprung to life. So I wouldn't bank on this working all the time. I just, you know, a lot of people have problems with the screen flipping around. Could that one day happen to you and it clicks out of place and it won't rotate properly? I'm just doing a slide motion here, and I'm trying not to use my hand like this. What I'm using is just using my knee just to lean this way, okay? So just using a little bit of foreground aspect to reveal the church. The Mimo app, DJI Mimo app, I think this is essential, and the more I've used the Pocket 3, the more I've been using the app. Being able to get the Pocket 3 on an extendable pole. Can look a little bit like GTA when you're getting shots tracking your friend, you get those unusual perspectives. When you're on a hike like this, this is when you really appreciate the Pocket 3. Just the weight of it, fitting in your pocket. I do actually have my A7S III with me as well, but I kind of wish I didn't. So all my little quibbles with the Pocket 3, ultimately, if you can get a little vlogging camera or a little creative B-roll camera, this good low light quality. I know there's quibbles. I could quibble about the magnetic ND filters and all these things, but really, it's beyond my expectations. I never had the Pocket 2. It's been a long time since I've owned a small camera, like an action camera. I was waiting for this Pocket 3 and it's definitely been worth it. And it's made just getting these little shots here and there when you're traveling, it's made it fun again. It's made it going out creating content fun again. In a time where, let's face it, content creation isn't getting the best reputation.
Here we see the food influencer in his natural environment. The creature has no ability to hunt for his food in the wild. Instead, he faffs around, taking images of his meal and waits to receive cheap likes on social media platforms. We see here an example of regressive evolution. Whereas his ancestor, the Neanderthal, was capable of hunting mammoths with a spear, the food influencer struggles with more basic tasks, such as locating the on button of a camera. I really hope extraterrestrials never invade Earth and come across a food influencer. It's just embarrassing.